Hi, Melanie Minchinger here. Today I'm going to show you how easy it is to color one of the images from my newest in the Stately Flowers series, Stately Flowers 7. This new set from Gina K Designs contains 3 new flowers representing 4 of the different states, plus it has these butterflies. I'm going to show you how to color this orchid. This variety is called a pink and white lady slipper. And I always encourage you to color your flowers in any colors you want to match your project. But today I'm just going to show the coloring for the traditional version of this flower. The products that you're going to need today are a black ink pad. I'm using the Gina K Designs Premium Dye ink. And I'm going to use some Copics today. I have a BB31, which is kind of a pale lavender color. 2 shades of yellow. I'm going to use the YG00 for my lightest yellow, and the Y08 for my darkest yellow. I'm going to use YG23 and G07 for the stem and the leaves. And then I'm going to use R83, RV55, and RV19 for those petals. All right, so this is what your finished orchid is going to look like. I'm going to go ahead and ink it up. So you need a large block for this stamp. It's approximately 2 by 3. And I have found this summer that the humidity here in Texas, I do get some smearing when I try to color my images stamped with the Gina K ink. But since I love how black and crisp that image is, I'm still using it. I just heat set it a little bit. And if I do get a little bit of smearing, it's okay because I'm going to be blending these images anyway when I color. So if it turns out just a little bit darker along these lines, that's okay because I need shadows anyway. All right, so to begin, I am going to start by coloring a little bit of a shadow. And I usually do my shadow last, but especially when I'm using dark colors or like a red or a dark pink in my image, I don't want to pull that color out if I've already colored the flowers. So I'm going to start with the shadow here. So we're going to go underneath these petals, and we're going to go underneath the underside of these leaves. And I just love the leaves on this image, those deep, deep folds. So we're really going to bring out the shadows with a really pretty Kelly green. I'm going to go under that. Then I'm going to go under where the flower is above the stem. And these petals here are white, so I'm going to add just a little bit of shadow in here in these folds. And then it has some grooves right here. You can see from those contour lines, it kind of makes little pockets there. Okay? And that's all I'm going to do for the shadow. And you can add that onto the leaf, even though we're going to do that with the green. Okay? Now I'm going to go in with my lighter green and just real quick, I'm going to pull that color up onto the leaves and the stem. And I'm not going to worry about going to the edge because that's going to give me a little bit of a highlight. It just fades out, that green, that feathering effect. Okay, that's all I'm going to do there. Maybe add just a touch of green right here. Okay. Then I'm going to take this G07 Nile green and I'm going to trace some sections to add some shadows so you can see where the darkest, most concentrated lines are on those folds. That's where I'm adding that green. And then I'm going to put a little bit here under the flower, a little bit here where it's bending, put some here where the flower overlaps. And then you can go back in and layer over that if you want to make it a little bit darker. Okay. But see, that just adds so much drama to it. It doesn't look as flat as when you had the light green. Okay, then this petal right here, it's rounded, so you're going to have the middle be the lightest where you don't have all those shade lines. So I'm going to go in with the pink with my brush tip and just make some real light feathered strokes. Okay. I'm going to take this darkest pink. I just love this. It's called Red Violet. And I'm just going to follow those lines. Do the same at the top. Okay. I'm going to take this in-between shade. Just pull up that color. I love coloring flowers. It's my favorite. Okay, and then maybe just go back one more time. Add some really strong stripes. So it has kind of a striped petal. Okay. And then if you want to blend those sections together a little bit more, you can take your light pink. And then I'm just going to add a little bit of this mimosa yellow. This is a great one for flowers. It has just a hint of green in it. It's real soft. And then put in some of the brighter yellow. And that's it. So my finished card, what I did is I used a cut file that I made, a studio file for my Silhouette Cameo. This is called Stately Flowers Frames. Stately Flowers 7 frames, excuse me. So it has 4 different frames that are sized for card fronts, incorporating the 3 different flowers from this set, as well as a round one for the butterflies. You're just going to love them. So you cut it out first, then you're going to stamp the image right onto that die cut, which is very easy to do with the clear stamp. Then I just popped up one of the little cut butterflies, added some of the Gina K white grosgrain, and the cardstock that I used here is the Passionate Pink, which looks just so pretty to bring out the pink in that flower, the black onyx, and the white Pure Luxury base weight cardstock. And then this congrats are in order. That can work for so many things, for weddings, for engagements, but also just anytime you want to give a friend a pat on the back. It's just a really elegant way, and I love this mix of this serif and the script fonts. I hope you like this card. I hope you like this project and see how easy it is to color these images. I'm going to come back and show you all the different ones, as well as going back to the beginning of the series. But I think that you'll find that you really love the images in this set. It's one of my favorites so far. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.